Be prime. If you didn't know, this is the start of prime hot dog season.
Why?
Yes, this is when you'll find out.
I
We'll
can't
tell you
wait.
why this is the start of prime hot dog season. On that, we'll preview or give you the story of the geniuses. And I'm hearing myself in the headset again. The geniuses that thought they were going to react a Dukes of Hazard chase through Hazard County and decided to jump a open drawbridge. We'll show you how that worked out for these two on that. Yes,
You're so
and
harsh.
yes, and the dude that who attempted to blow his balls off.
Another one?
Yes, it's
This kind of happens often.
yes, and Castle Park is back reopened after the log ride crash on Saturday night that injured one adult and I think 3 kids on that. State investigation is going on. I think the log ride is closed.
I wonder if they're ever going to reopen it again.
Oh, they'll probably.
I was
reopen
just
it.
on that ride like 2 weeks ago with my kids.
Really, I think they
Terrifying.
said. Yeah, I think the fire department preliminary thing that I saw, and don't quote me on this, but I think they said there was a lack of water on there, and that's what allowed the log ride to go a little bit faster than it should. And that.
I wonder how much faster it went though.
I don't know. That's the thing,
Scary.
No, well, things are going to happen. Getting out of bed.
And thank God that they were okay. I mean,
Yes,
I think one child ended up with a good gash on its face. I'm not sure what happened with
wasn't
mom.
the mother the most seriously injured?
I think so, but I think that from what I read yesterday, I think she's fine. I mean, I think she might still be in the hospital, but I don't think she's
going
in
to recover
critical
from her
condition or
injuries.
anything. Yeah.
Fine would be ready
Terrifying.
to run a 5K mud run, which is coming up
June
in less than 2
8th.
weeks.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't wait to throw mud in your face.
That's it.
Am I allowed to do that?
Well, anything goes on a mud run.
Excellent.
And that works both ways.
Ah, crap.
Well, that's a great.
Well, I'm faster, so it's all right. Maybe. I'm probably not.
We'll put that.
Oh, are we going to race? You want to bet?
We'll put that to the test.
Yes.
We'll put, yeah.
Mom, let me borrow $20.
Since you're already working on a loan on the bet you're going to lose on this.
I know, I totally will lose.
That was it. So no, as we said, this is the day we actually celebrate or recognize, probably a better term, Memorial Day. The day we recognize all those who lost their lives serving in the armed forces, and three things that you started off, I think, Saturday attending the flag placing
hero.
Yeah, the flag placing ceremony with your 4 kids at
Adorable.
Riverside.
They love it.
Riverside Cemetery. Do we have some pictures
Riverside
of that?
National Cemetery. We do.
Do we have some pictures of that, Jesse? As we can, Jesse producing as he does extraordinary. Except he's a little late on the pictures.
Hey, be nice to him.
On that, but
well, now I'm doing 1,000 things at once. The Memorial Day pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones of her kids at the flag ceremony.
So the event started at 7. They handed out the flags at 8. We started placing them about 8:15. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of residents came out to help place the flags. It was beautiful.
Yes, that's always a very well attended
It is.
event. And tomorrow, anybody that's got time off, they all have to be collected up on the.
And that was before we placed the flags.
Yes, this is what it looks like as they're starting. And scroll through them quickly. Yes, there we go. There's the kids placing the flags on the graves out there at Riverside National Cemetery. There you can see those of you watching on IEN Newswire. Now you can see where they're really coming off. Okay, we'll get to that one in a little bit. But no, that's a very important. And again, tomorrow, if you have some time, go out there because all the flags got to be picked up tomorrow, and reset back or repackaged back up so they can do it again next year. But that's one of the.
I think that begins at 7 a.m. as well.
7 a.m. Yes, I believe so. They start at 7 a.m. With the flag collecting details. So it's always important to do that. We're all ready to go in 364 more days after today to do it again.
Yep.
Because that's lot of lots of those who have done, not only veterans, but those who have actually died in the, serving as our armed forces are buried out at Riverside National Cemetery. So it's a great honor, great thing the citizens do out here for
It is.
everybody
It
on
really
that.
is.
The second one, and have the pictures ready again of where you stopped off, is you finally got to go and get into the deep and inside of sprint car racing Saturday night, and the Salute to Indy.
Boy, did I!
Race of that. There's the Paris Pace truck with the American flag on that, and all that. There, keep scrolling by, too, on that. Yeah. There's some of the cars out on the track. Same thing, and it's called a Salute to Indy because they do like it at Indianapolis on Sunday. They played the Taps and back home again in Indiana, and we actually sang the everybody attempted to.
Yeah,
sing
all
the
you can hear was
national-
Roy singing. Really,
there's one. That's the great thing about the national anthem, is it's probably the most difficult song. If it's not the most difficult song, it's 1A difficult song to sing. So there's no shame in singing it because everybody expects you to do terrible at it anyway.
okay.
So that's why, although, I am retarded, so this stuff doesn't affect me. So, but yeah, I do that to encourage, because people are shy about doing that.
Yeah.
So I just let her rip and belt her out to try and, help people break through their, yes.
That's how that goes when you're standing next to them singing.
So people break through their shyness of.
Yeah, I broke through.
Of not wanting to sing in public. It's like public speaking, singing in public. People just wig out about that stuff.
Yes.
I don't.
No.
That's because I'm
He
retarded.
doesn't with anything.
So scroll
Ever.
through some more pictures. See, do you have did you send some?
I
of the
did
slow-mo,
send some
Benny?
of the slow-mo
Yes,
because I'm
she was
like a
doing some
professional
great-
photographer these days.
Yeah, she was doing some great
I was.
camera work. The stuff of the slow motion as the cars are sliding through the corners was absolutely fabulous, at least from my standpoint, because you can actually see how the cars are working.
I
and
know,
that
it's
when-
crazy. So when they take the turn, their tires, all pretty much but one, come off the dirt. It's
Yes.
trippy. I
Yes.
can't wait to drive one. Just kidding.
Yeah, I could
it's
see-
never going to happen.
Yes, I could see when I showed you the inside of Damien, the Demon
The
Damien
freaking
Gardner's.
engine is literally between your legs.
Yeah, the drive shaft's running right between
No.
your feet, where you got the
Yeah.
brake on the left side, the
No.
gas on the right side, and that's about it. I mean, you got the on-off switch and a couple shock adjusters while you're out on the track, and that's about it. Yeah, there's some of the video going on IEN on that. See if you got some of the slow-mo one shots that you're going on there that she took. Those are really neat. There's some slow-mo shots. Going and look for them and coming through the turns of that. Someday you'll be prepared when we're saying when you're saying that on the video.
No, this is all she sent me.
Don't panic. But yeah, if you get some shots on that, we'll pick them up later. But no, how did you really? I mean, you seemed like you were really fascinated with the whole deal of.
I love being out there. I think it's like a totally different world. It's just something different. It's something that I personally would have never really gone to before. I mean, I went to demolition derbies when I was younger with my friends' parents,
Right.
but my kids love it too. So it's really nice that, thankfully to you, opened up this whole new world of things that are around me, because it is really close to my house. I'm like 10 minutes away. It's right in our backyard. It's a great time.
It is.
It really is. And
it-
the noise, I love loud noises, and just the whole crowd, like everybody just feeds off everybody. It's a great energy. A lot of fun.
It's something I said, and you went to Fontana for the first time last month. Racing is something you really got. To me, you've got to see live. It does. Watching it on TV is
it's way different.
If you've been to the sport and you're watching it TV, you have a different perspective. But if you've never been to a race and you're watching it on TV, you're thinking, what is all it? Just kind of, I could see where people are like, oh, what's this? But if you go to a live event and actually see it up front, it's like a totally different perspective than what you get on TV. So I said that hockey is another one. Hockey is another thing that you have to see. You watch hockey on TV, and it's like,
I've never been to a hockey game.
We'll have to put that on the agenda. No, it's totally different. You watch a hockey game, you think, what is all this? But you actually go and watch a hockey game live, and same thing, the intensity, the speed of what the puck's going through the deal, and you're trying to follow it. It's going like 9,000 million miles an hour, and their guys are crashing into each other and all that stuff. It's like, and again, you hear them bounce off the walls, and that when they're doing it, and the puck hitting that, and the noise and everything. It's just something that you don't capture it on TV like you do a live event.
Right.
So the thing of it is, and I got up at 9 o'clock after I'd been working in the shop till midnight last night, but got up and early, Adam, at 9 o'clock. They had the Veterans Day ceremony, so I have the pictures ready that I sent you of the Veterans ceremony at Moreno Valley. That's something that they've had a tradition for many years since we built. I think it was about.
But last year, didn't they do it like around 3 or like 5?
I
feel like they did
no.
it early
I
this
think
year.
last year was the first year they did it early. They did it about 10 o'clock. I think last year, but they used to do it about 3 o'clock. Yes, there's the backup to the first one of that. That's the 14 fallen heroes from Moreno Valley. They had all their names up there of that as you first walked in, and click the next one, and that's the vice commander of March Air Force Base, Cassie, and I don't remember her name, but she gave a very good backup to that first one. That she gave a very well stated and eloquent talk about all the fallen heroes from March Air Force Base. Flip it again. Next one, there's some of our firefighters that were out there on the day. Next picture, there's the color guard with getting ready to do the colors and do the national anthem as they're getting there and staging. So you see that. Next picture of that, there's a Memorial Day program that they had with the boots and the gun with the helmet. Next picture of that, there's our fire explorers. Next one, there's some of the crowd that was there watching the ceremonies as they're giving the invocation and national anthem. There's the choir from Rancho Verde High School, absolutely fabulous on that. Next up,
Explorers.
Next, keep scrolling. There's the poppies in remembrance of that. Stephanie, as you'll see her wearing those in remembrance of those that have been fallen on that. They had that next picture quickly as we're going through. There's the 3-gun salute and the playing of taps. That concluded the ceremony on that, and the laying of the wreath of that for the fallen soldier. It was absolutely good ceremony on that. A little light on the attendance, but still all those were appreciated. We're going to be back on the next segment, and maybe we'll take some of your guys' calls.
Yeah, call in and tell us your favorite stories or what you did this weekend at 951-922-3532.
You nailed it.
I always do. I'm just kidding. I totally don't.
Well, see, I'm not always mean. We'll be right back.
So the heating and air conditioning of your large commercial...
My head.
Your video froze up there, Jesse, on my end.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
All right, let me call you back.
All right.
So, the fun technical difficulties of...
So are we off now?
No, we're still broadcasting. He's just doing the refeed back to the station.
Are we off the air though?
No,
No.
we're still an IE and Newswire.
Well, yeah, but are we off the air? If he's
Yes.
if he freezes,
Actually,
that
yes.
puts us off the air,
Until
right?
he reconnects back on there, we won't be on K. We're actually off of KM, but we're off anyway because John is playing the commercials.
Yeah. I know that.
No, the computer froze.
Damn, now my goat's not working.
I can't broadcast on Facebook and YouTube. It's causing it.
Well, then just
I
dump
know,
the
I'm just-
YouTube.
I know. I'm just telling you. It's causing it to crash.
I didn't know you. You fired up YouTube again?
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
we
okay.
wanted YouTube, so.
Well, just
So
dump.
bossy.
Yes. Who shit in your cornflakes
No, I'm
today?
talking about you.